Hello everyone. Oh, hold on. Hello everyone. Welcome to Snapshot 24W44A. And today we have a lot of stuff to go over. Yes, a lot. We have some new stuff that we've seen last week. And some even newer stuff that I'll show in a bit. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go over resin. Resin is the new material added to the game. You get it by hitting a creaking with like a hitting like a spawned creaking from a creaking heart that's connected to a creaking heart. You'll get like a resin clump, and it has a cooldown of 5 seconds if I remember correctly. So let me this one. Yeah. Yeah, so okay. So yeah, as you can see, I already like have some resin clumps on the thing. But if you like, for example, if you hit it now, it'll generate some resin. But if you keep hitting it, it's not gonna work. You gotta wait for 5 seconds. Also, yes, the creaking has gotten changed. He's gotten faster and stronger, and he has his silly little animations. Oh. What you want? I'll stop. I'll stop. Get away from me. Epic. Oh, wow. Oh, that's the eye blossoms. We'll talk about those later. Yeah, so that's how you get resin clumps, and you can just place them down. They're like, you can just kind of place them wherever you want. It's really cool. And what you can do with these is you can make these into a block of resin. Yay! And what do we do with the block of resin? Well, you can use it to make with pale logs to make a creaking heart. So let me just stick my stuff. So you do it like this, and voila, a new creaking heart. This thing works. It's not gonna give you XP because you made it, but like it works. I'm not gonna show you because I don't have a place to show you, but yeah, that thing works. Another thing you can do is you can smelt it. So for example, if I like put it in this furnace, it'll smelt up into little bricks, and then from bricks you can get you can use like the crafting table or like the stone cutter to like make all sorts of like resin brick stuff. So I have it all laid out actually. Here's the entire resin block set. So we have the normal resin. It's pretty unique. You can just like insta mine it. It's pretty fun. Then we have the resin bricks. These are not insta mineable, but they have nice sounds and they look very pretty, have a good color. We have the stairs, the slabs, the walls, and its face as the chiseled resin bricks, which is, I think, is pretty cool. Oh yeah, here's what the bricks look like. Very cool. The last thing you can do with resin is you can use it as a armor trim colors. So it's very different from copper. It's very bright orange. So here we go. This looks very epic. Maybe this was not the best trim to use to showcase it, but it's fine. You can still see it's very bright orange. Very cool. Reminds me of their eyes and the eye blossom eyes. Speaking of eye blossoms are, there's two variants. There's the open and the closed one. What we're looking at right now is the closed variant, but if we switch it to nighttime, okay, he's not gonna look at me. If we switch it to nighttime, there we go. They open up into open eye blossoms. Now these have distinct properties. For example, if you put these in their crafting grid, this one turns into gray dye, while open ones turn into orange dyes. Pretty cool. And if you use them for suspicious stew, open eye blossoms are the, if I remember correctly, they're the blindness, while the closed ones are the nausea ones. And they interact with each other. If like there's a lot of open ones nearby, they're gonna tell this guy, hey, you should probably open up soon. We actually did see that a few times. Like, so let me change it back to daytime. They're gonna tell each other we gotta start closing, and eventually they start closing, just like that. Overall, very cool flower. You can put them in a pot. You can find them. You can grow them on the pale garden grass, so you can make more. And overall, fancy new flower. We have some other changes left to go through. First of all, we have the first change that involves the pale oak. Pale oak now no longer generates pale moss or hanging moss when it's grown. So just to showcase that, no moss, no moss, no hanging moss, and no normal moss, pale moss. And another thing you may have noticed is that they now have cool little particle effects. Look at this leaf. They're kind of different from the cherry leaves. They're not like, they don't like go in a direction like it's windy. It's more of like a stagnating falling leaf. It's really cool. This will be seen on all of the pale leaves in the pale garden, so it's gonna add to the atmosphere a lot. And yeah, overall cool change. I don't know about the moss being removed in the growing, but I like this change at least. Next, when you enter a pale garden, it's actually going to shut off any music that's currently playing, and once you leave, it's going to resume from whatever point it should be at. A very interesting mechanic. Very ambient, I think. I don't know. Moving on. Wandering traders now offer pale garden items, so let's go spawn a wandering trader. Let's go check him out. Nothing. You suck. What about this guy? Oh, here we go. Pale oak sapling. They can do pretty much everything. Here's pale hanging moss. Oops, my bad. Nope, not my bad. Oh, here we go, pale moss. So they're supposed to also do resin clumps. I don't know how rare it is, but I couldn't find it, so we're just gonna move on. They're very loud. Hold on. Wow, where did they all go? That was crazy. It's like they almost died. Anyway. Okay, next thing that I think is pretty significant is that anything that's a support block can now just be broken with any tool, so like your hand, a pickaxe, a shovel. So that would be basically things like doors, lanterns that hang from the ceiling, brewing stands, pretty much anything. It takes a while, but you can get this. Here we go. Yeah, so that's that. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is the new panorama screen. I'm going to show it for a bit. Personally, when I opened up the Snapshot, this was very jarring on my blue Windows desktop, but like, I think it's cool. But overall, yeah, that is it for today's Snapshot. Very cool and very Halloween-y. Pretty epic, if you don't say so myself. I think the only thing I personally want from this update at this point is a white pumpkin. And actually, let's take it a step further. Maybe the last Snapshot to add features adds the white pumpkin and a new carving mechanic where you can like get a built pattern and then like carve a pumpkin with it. I think that'd be kind of cool. But anyway, that will be it for the Snapshot. If you liked it, leave a like and subscribe. I should post later this week. But without further ado, this is Veil2059 ending the Snapshot video. See you next week.